What I will say is we're in a better place, you know, because before it was like,
yeah.
But you know, we're cool now.
You're cordial.
Yeah, we had some conversations, you know.
Nice.
So it's cool.
A lot of girls, they've seen my face on TV so many times that that's what they want. They want to be associated with that person. It's the fame that gets these people. It is not me. It's the fact. Because I've watched females look at me when they didn't know who I was. And I can see it, nothing. And then as soon as somebody whispered who I was, it's this glare in their eye. You make yourself want that person, you know?
How do you feel about that?
I don't understand how people could stand next to you 1 year, and next year they cannot stand there. They're just going crazy screaming. They just can't take it that you're right there. But just last year, I was in the same club, walking around lonely like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get a date. Couldn't get nobody to dance with me. I was too skinny, too something. And now he's just adorable. He's just...
Nowhere to get the lies. But I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere. Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
The foundation of our whole relationship was our friendship. Like, we did everything together. We talked about everything. It wasn't nothing that he ain't know about me. Like, he told me his deepest secrets. I told him mine. We were family. Our families are still connected. And I think that also plays a huge part in it because his niece is still my niece. My brothers, he sees them every day. So regardless of whatever happened, it's still been all love every time we see each other. And when I would come home to Houston, no matter if I lived in LA, Atlanta, wherever it was, when we saw each other, it just felt like home again.
You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere. Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
That while they are definitely not dating, she and Nelly are in a better place than they were following their public breakup in 2014.
I saw a lot of comments. I mean, my reaction was, wow. You know, it was a lot of comments and a lot of people wanting that. What I will say is we're in a better place, you know, because before it was like,
yeah.
But, you know, we're cool now.
You're cordial.
Yeah, we had some conversations, you know.
Nice.
So it's cool.
He would always be like, man, you should get that. I can't say, but he like, man, face it, you my soulmate, man. That's what this is. Like, it's what it is. Like, that's what the connection is. We always gonna be whatever. It's complicated, but you already my soulmate. So.
And let me tell y'all something, man. A lot of y'all dealing with women who are tied to other men like that. You know what I'm saying? Soulmate. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the woman gonna always feel the same way every time she see him. Every time she see him, gonna always feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all boy women from my past. Every time she see me, it's gonna be the same. You just gotta deal with that. That's why I tell you, man, you gotta make sure who you connecting with is in a position to connect with you. And I think she went out, got married and everything before, man. I don't know if she's still married, man. She ran out, got married and everything. Why she still tied to Slim Thug, man? Let's go ahead and respect the nigga new name, man. She still tied to Slim. No, she still tied to Slim. Slim knows she's still tied to him. But she went on and married somebody else anyway. It happened like this all the time, man, all over the place. But then those guys, they could tell. Man, they could feel the energy of it. Guys can feel the energy of it. Because even if a woman share all the bad things that happen with us, man, she gonna share the good thing with you too, boy, and you gonna be envious. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, no, she's not on me. I'm the one dealing with the most stuff. I'm the one dealing with the trauma of it all. So yeah, she got more questions for me. And I was trying to understand my emotions at the time because I was so hurt. I was so hurt by it. You know, stuff happens.
We got to, like I say, just step by step it. You know, we friends right now. Let's see. But I don't have I'm not closing, you know, nothing. I'm not saying I won't do nothing. So let's see where we grow.
What he said.
Right.
Well, we homies, we friends, and we gonna enjoy that friendship.
You know what's funny? Even the most attractive young women eventually hit the wall. And though they may still be attractive, they know and we know they're not what they once were. And it's a reminder that when it comes to what's valued in men and women, men age backwards. So it's kind of like we become more valuable as we get more mature and more established. That doesn't mean that every older man is valuable. That means that as you become more mature and more established, which normally takes a lot of time, you become more valuable. While a woman, though she may still be attractive, she starts to look good for her age and not just be beautiful. One example of this is Ashanti. And, you know, we've heard the things about her and Irv Gotti going back and forth. And Irv was like, hey, man, we was in a relationship. And she said, no, we weren't. But I saw an interview in People magazine. Somebody sent this to me. And she was saying now she wants to slow down, get married, and have kids. But only with, I quote, the right person. Suddenly, a few months later, there are rumors of her and Nelly being back together. So Nelly, I guess, is the right person. According to Irv Gotti, Nelly is the right person. But I say this to you. Why in the hell would Nelly, at this point in his life, where he needs the one thing that a younger woman can give you, man, and that's youthful exuberance, why would he allow 42-year-old Ashanti to circle back to him, especially when she said in the same interview, trust me, there are a lot of guys that want to be my baby daddy, and they've tried. End quote. Now here's the thing. It's one thing to say a lot of guys tried to date me. A lot of guys want to wife me. A lot of guys try to get my attention. But to say a lot of guys tried to be my baby daddy, sounds like she done been on a carousel and a lot of guys tried to raw dog. See, here's the thing, man. Words have meaning. So just because somebody tried to date you, you don't know if they want to be your baby daddy. They're not trying to be your baby daddy. They're just trying to date. They're just trying to smash even. But that don't mean they want to be your baby daddy. Trying to be a woman's baby daddy is a dedicated effort to do what? To leave your seed where it need to breed. Man, Nelly better not go backwards to this. The woman admitted this. She's hustling, of course. She's doing what she got to do. So now she want to chill. She says she can chill. See, that's how men think. Men think like that. Why are we going to think like that? How does it benefit you and I to think like that? I'm with Plies on this. I'm not dating a woman who act like a man. This is, we go out, we build life, say, no, I can't settle down right now. I can't settle down right now. I got to get to this money, man. I got to do what I got to do. But then when I start getting in my 40s and 50s, man, yeah, I'm looking at it, man. Like Shannon Sharp says right here. I agree with Shannon. As you get older, man, you get established, man, and your life just slows down a little bit where what you're doing now to make money doesn't require as much time, effort, energy, and focus. As much as you focus as a content creator, as much as he focused on his podcast, he don't have to focus nearly as much as he had to focus to be a championship winning, an NFL championship winning player, a Super Bowl winning NFL player. No, that's a different level of work. So when you hear a woman talk like this, man, it just goes to show that we live in a society where we have created this dynamic where a woman believes that she's still as valuable as a woman, even if she tries to live her life according to the rules that are traditionally designed and made for men. So a woman who is a career woman, she's been in a position where she hasn't been in many long-term relationships. She's in a situation where she can openly come out and say, many men have tried to be my baby daddy. What does that mean? If I'm trying to be your baby daddy, that means I'm already smashing. And that means I'm smashing without protection for my erection, which I don't understand. That's the only way I can try to be your baby daddy. There's no other way. I can want to be with you without protection. Otherwise, how am I trying to be your baby daddy? And we're not talking about some groupie dude talking about, hey, let me blah, blah, blah. No, this woman stated that many men have tried to be her baby daddy. What Nelly gonna do with that? Nelly, you too rich, man. You too rich. You too successful. You have too many options to go back to this. But guess what? They're hanging out again. They're hanging out around each other again. The same way Slim Thug and LaToya Luckett are hanging out again after she's gone off and lived a life and married a man and had his kids. It's time to put a stop to this, man. You men have to start valuing yourself more than just what some woman from the past, what the value she can give you. She's not the same woman she was back then. Regardless of what you see in her, see, here's the trick that you men have to understand. When you were with a woman and you enjoy being with her, you always see what she used to be because you use these two eyes. Open your third eye. Let your spirit man assess the situation and you'll see that she's not nearly the same woman she used to be. You wasting time, you playing games with yourself, man. You're trying to deal with a woman who's not anything close to what she used to be. You're not what you used to be. You're older, wiser, richer in all ways. You may not be making as much money, but you do a damn sure better job at managing money and figuring out ways to create long-term wealth as opposed to just running to get the money right now. You're more mature. You age like wine. She ages like milk. Now I'm going to be honest with you. Some of them age like regular milk. It spoils real fast. Spoil real fast, almost spoil when you get it. Got pus in it and all that. Some of them age like almond milk, oat milk. You keep that shit in the fridge, man, about 35 days, and it's good. But as a man, you must keep in mind that you can't live the life that you used to live in any way. So stop trying to live the life you used to live with a woman who used to be relevant to that life, who's no longer relevant to this life. It's one thing, if you with a woman in her 20s and y'all stay together into her 40s, that's something totally different. You and that woman are aging gracefully together. I get that. But if you with a woman in her 20s and then she go off and live her life and then she come back in her 40s talking about I want you back, man, I wish you would. Boy, you a beta male simp, man, Johnny, if you go for that. Because all she's doing is after playing all of those games, she realizes that, you know what, you were the best man for me, but you know why you were the best man for her? You know why? Because you were the man who had the best combination of all the things she wants as a woman. The problem is, she's ruined now. She's no longer as wholesome as she was then. She can no longer bond with you the way she did then. The bond has been infiltrated by all these different men that she's been with. I'm not saying this makes her a bad woman. It doesn't make her bad. It doesn't make her good. It makes her an unworthy candidate to be your woman now.